And Faker just picking up a turret shot because he felt like it. It's one of those things. His carry is just going to dive on forward. BDD is dead. And they're starting this one very early. Chronicler?
Yeah, big wave coming into him as well. So he's going to feel good about that one as... yeah, I think the initial fake out with Carrier like walking up and then pretending to go back towards bot side. No vision there. And check it. So here we go.
All right, there's a Hextech ultimatum. Owner, assault and battery, and this is what we were talking about. That's a dead Gnar, and there's no reason to flash. He can't get out.
In the Benelux.
Yeah, you were play-by-play in Dutch, right? Or you were play-by-play in English?
Both, but my play-by-play in English was not great. As Zeus.
He's going to Cyclone a second time. Zeus in a little bit of trouble here. Dread, Nimbus Strike. We'll need one more auto attack as, yep, there it is. The extended range with the Dev's going to be BDD collecting that gold as Carrier is going to rotate over. On the Hunt does come through. Ghost uses his last bullet of the Gravitum, but I don't think it's going to be enough to save him. He's looking to try and run this one out. He flashes eventually. Gumuyushi going to be able to pick up the kill, but at what cost is the question. He does go down. Dread picks up yet another one as Snowflower. Can you help get an extra kill? And the answer is no. It's 1-for-1.
Absolutely. You, Dread.
It's a great look, and we mentioned the fact that Dread looked a lot happier sitting down at the desk to start this one off. We all knew that he was capable of plays like this in the past. As we check out this play one more time. Moonlight Vigil connecting things like this, Ghost trying to do what damage he can. Q with the Severum, not going to help get him enough health back or anything like that, but really good to trade this one back to Nongshim.
Yeah, note also that Carrier uses his heal early there to make sure that he actually gets the quickness, gets the taunt of 1v1 power as...
Alright, Snowflower gets a headbutt pulse, but only lands it onto Carrier. No follow-up damage there at all. Snowflower does have the ulti. That's a 3-man knock-up with the Cyclone as Gumiyushi. It's a decent spell shield, but it ain't enough. The bottom lane already taken down by the Monkey. Ona now flashing away from this one. Zeus is inside the pit. It's a big Gnar. Great wallop as well as the beat drop is going to mean that all of the CC is there. House comes down on top of Faker, who managed to... what they've been able to accomplish here in the LCK thus far, but now Zeus going to get teleported on here towards the top side. BDD drops the beat. But it's Alcove Gaming here for Zeus. Tactical sweep comes down. There's a Hextech ultimatum to try and buy him some space. It's a fantastic buffer of the hookshot. He's down to 50% as Snowflower's wrapping around. I thought that might have been the T1's support to come through, but it was not. It was the Nongshim support instead. All right, well,
in the area.
Yeah, might be a 50-50, but let's see whether Nongshim can keep Ona out of this pit. Carrier trying to be frustrating, and Snowflower's here. He's got a headbutt. I don't know what that was, but the assault and battery isn't going to get him into this one. Empress Divide's massive, though, as Dread wants to be able to take down the Baron, but he just can't do it. And Nongshim, they do have some healing here from BDD, who's able to stay alive for a long time, but it's the Vi that locks down the Baron. And Nongshim, they tried to throw the Hail Mary, but she slapped them in the face.
Yeah, I think you gotta, as Nongshim, unfortunately, they good showing. All things considered.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Not enough.
Yeah. We're going to have a look at this once again as the Drake does go down. So that is Soul Point now secured for T1. Zeus just trying to buy as much time as possible here. And Nongshim, I mean, it's just a great play from them, to be honest. Everything about this kind of working out, but in the end, execution around that Baron was the biggest problem.
Well, yeah, I think the core issue is that your Baron damage outside of, especially with Crown instead of Leandries and Seraphine, like your Baron damage is actually very low. As we see, it looks silly, and I think if Kana would have flashed, maybe there would have been enough, but Gnar was timing out. T1's read is, okay, you spend this much time killing Zeus, we can get 2 turrets and still be in time for the collapse. And they're right. Yeah. They actually can. And yeah, if and it's better, but I think you still get wiped. I don't think that part is ever going to be better as Snowflower.
Well, he does have his ult, but Ghost is already dead. Faker now making his way towards the enemy in a turret, and he will go down as well. That's going to be the trade. Can is also going to die, though, as Carrier looks for the grand entrance, but will not find it. Dread just trying to slink his way out of this one just once.
Knocking on multiple parts of their base.
Yeah, well, Dread is going to find another Cyclone. The Encore goes absolutely nowhere. The T1 are at least pushed away from this inhibitor turret. Yeah, he's done a lot of damage too. I think Faker might pick up a POG as Owner has found Dread. In goes Carrier. There's a fantastic grand entrance as Dread just can't be tricky. There's the Hextech ultimatum as well as Zeus tries to keep it up for as long as possible, and Faker is going to be able to pick up the kill here. Snowflower might be the second one on the menu.
Hail Mary Baron 2.
And Faker on an amazing flank
they're
angle
dead.
right here. As
They're
this is real difficult times. Carrier's going to rotate over. Zeus finds a tactical sweep onto Snowflower, and Faker gets the flash. Ghost immediately does go golden as Faker's going to do exactly the same thing, but Ghost will not survive any longer than that. Faker might go down, but he's done his job, and actually, he will not. It's a triple kill for Gumayusi. Make that one a quadra, as now Snowflower is doing his best to deny the second penta for Gumayusi this season. Owner might be able to set this one up as the blast cone is going to be there. And yep, you can see that Gumayusi's chasing after this one, but Snowflower has the Nexus on his mind. He wants to get to those turrets, and it is going to be the penta denied. The ace does come through though, and T1 will be taking game one very comfortably.
And it was a fun ride, all things considered, Atlas. We had some resurgence from Nongshim Red Forest, but you do see the difference between these two teams come in the moment that the objectives start getting called.
소공은 상거리다. 위에 걸었어.
앞에부터 봐줘 앞에.
앞에 노플인 것 같아. 위에 또 좀 봐줘. 위에 아지를
펜타 가겠네.
살림하네.
펜타 가겠네.
펜타 줘봐. 펜타 줘봐.
야 와봐.
나 끝내러 가.
빨리 줘.
나머지는 끝내러 가.
어딨냐? 어디 있어? 와봐.
애장면 어디서 볼 것 같은데?
줘봐. 매너 해봐 매너.
야 모빌 끊겨.
올 수 있어? 갈 수 있는데.
안 끝날 것 같은데?